Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Test it 1, 2. Test it 1, 2. Let me check on my mic. Yeah. Test it 1, 2. Well, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. One of these days. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. I guess that's the mic on this guy. Well, we just you know what? It's the same thing as usual. Good morning. Good morning. Turn the reverb down. Mike, you using big words. I know. I said, I know as soon as you said that. Let's see. Uh, echo. I got the echo at 0. Turn the monitor down. It's brothers and sisters. It's always something new. Let's see. Oh, I don't. Let me know if that did anything. But that's the only button that I messed with this morning when I was trying to figure this stuff out. It sounds like I'm in a stadium. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, people. MC. Uh,
I was just hoping that we could have a normal morning conversation. Oh, man. I was just trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Hey, might as well make it worse.
Hey, Mike, I try not to get mad, but it is what it is.
We'll figure it out. We always do. Us old folks, you just hold it.
Testing 1, 2. Eh. All right. You know, I ain't got nothing better to do. Store, you go. Oh boy, we ain't got nothing better to do. Uh, be honest with you, hoping I'm hoping this cold snap keeps on going or whatever. How long it's supposed to last? Um, I'm about done. I'm about done. I'm bored. Um, I'm ready to get back on the road. Um, you know, yeah, I'm looking at a bad face. Hey, if you can't laugh at your screw ups, you don't need to be coming to this channel. If you can't laugh at your screw ups, it's like I can't get my favorites to come. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm trying to get. Oh man, I gotta find a better way to do this. But you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to go back on the road. You know, not that I don't like being home, but you know how you're just used to a certain routine. I prepped enough food to last a week and a half. Like the wife said, I'm eating too much. Um, I'm used to eating one meal a day, and now I've just been stuffing my face and and you know and I'm sorry for that. Morning, Mike Chaotic Gardening, and morning, Mr. Terry. One of my bad tooths has gotten worse, and I gotta go up to Walmart, put some stuff there because it's scarring my gut. Oh, it's a hot mess. But when you're just used to certain, you know, uh, certain things and whatnot, when it gets thrown out of whack, you're kind of lost. And my truck's down. I'm ready to go back to work. I could be tuning up the lawnmower, but it's cold. I mean, it's not your regular cold. that I don't mind sitting out there. It's in the 20s. It's cold. For me, I done lost. Uh, See, like right now, Mike, where you live, if you came down here, you'd probably be sweating. You know what I mean? Because you know your body is used to the intense cold of where you live. You know what I mean? And after a while, you know, um, your body just, your blood starts to thin out when you live in a southern state, and that's what it is. I'm like, ugh, you know what I mean? But um, you know, you get used to it. You get used to the situation that you're in. Yeah, your blood's thicker because you live in a intensely cold. Like you said, it was below zero or zero. Well, I wasn't gonna say that, bro. No, we don't gonna say that. But that's um that reminds me of a story of a husband and wife that went on a cruise, and they were complaining to the cruise ambassador for Carnival that Carnival's AC is not cold enough, and I knew they were big. Yeah, I knew they were big because they, you know, being a truck driver, like right now in the West where it's like really, really cold and, it's sub-zero temperatures, you see truck drivers get out their truck in shorts, in freaking shorts. And they're not skinny truck drivers. They're always very big truck drivers. Like they don't make pants big enough for them. So but they're, and right below the knees, everything is freaking purple. There's no circulation, no nothing. And that's why I wear you know those diabetic socks or whatever, the compression socks, because I want my circulation, to keep going. I didn't realize that I was causing damage to my body. Um, but and back to the story, they would complain that it's not cold enough in their cabin, and then those cabins get cold as all get out. And then you're big old behind gonna get on a cruise ship and go to the Caribbean. You're killing yourself. Head north. They have cruises that go into Canada and Alaska where you can be just as cold as you want to be. You be as cold as you want to be, Bubba. You can be all that you can be. I think I'm gonna go out to the park today and walk. Um, ain't that crazy? I'm sitting there saying I'm gonna go out to the park and walk. Uh, but yeah, I need to move the tonnage. I need to get out there and do it. And I might. I think I'm gonna take the. I think I'm gonna take the drone and practice some more. The it's so much stuff that you got to do with it. You got to calibrate it, and you got to calibrate it. And then you got to calibrate the compass on it, and then you got to. I mean, there's so much you got to do. You just got to remember all of that, and then you got to turn on your Wi-Fi on your phone so your phone can see it, and it does a lot of stuff. Oh, okay. Well, I've fallen behind, and again, it's personal, but it ain't me, but it is me. and I need to get back on track. That's why, I spent the last few days prepping more low carb meals, and I just got to get back on track because the situation that occurred a few weeks back caught me off guard, and I wasn't prepared for it. Um, hey, good morning. Don't hurt the harvest. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Don't hurt the harvest. And it caught me off guard, and I wasn't prepared for it, and I need to prepare. Because everybody isn't going to be happy for your walk. Everybody isn't going to be happy for your journey to eating healthy and being healthy, mind, body, and soul. Everybody ain't gonna be happy. There's always gonna be someone that's going to talk down to you. There's always gonna be someone that's gonna be upset with you. There's always gonna be someone that's not gonna be happy with your journey. And if you're susceptible to it, you're gonna fall by the wayside. You know what I mean? Um, and you just need to get back on track. That's not easy for big folks. You know what I mean? Um, it's not easy for someone who their whole life is low self esteem. It's not easy, and I should have been prepared for it, but I wasn't, and now I need to be. But other things have transpired, like my truck's down. You know, it's cold. The cold weather. You got to be prepared for everything that comes your way. You know what I mean? And good morning, wellness. How you doing? Eh, You know what? You gotta be. It's the same thing with doing this. Everybody is going to block your path to uh, the greatness that you want, not the greatness that uh, everybody thinks you want, but the greatness that you want. Um, are you gaining followers as a content creator? Well, I get one or two every couple of days. You know what? I'm good with that. Um, I realize I'm not going to be that person that gets hundreds of thousands of follow me, I'll follow you back, stuff kind of stuff, because YouTube ain't having that. YouTube be changed. YouTube, when you get close to the finish line, YouTube pushes it back. They do that. Hey, good morning. I bring it. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I bring it. I don't know if I said don't hurt the harvest. Welcome in. But YouTube pushes it back further. So, and trying to and don't be like me. Don't go to the YouTube Gurus channel and if you turn this button off I remember I turned that one button off and I've lost 100 hours. And I turned that button on, but it's too late. I've already lost 100 hours. You pieces of crap. Just keep churning forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep figuring out what's the process of greatness for you. I'm going to keep trying to figure out what the process of greatness for me. I look back. The greatness began 10 years ago. I lived such a miserable life before that, but the greatness began about 10 years ago. So I look forward to the journey. I look forward to the light. I look forward to the enjoyment. That's why when I get on here, it's the God's honest truth. I've lost the the conversations because I've got most of the stuff that I was hurting out of my system. I got most of the flashbacks out of my system. So you know, yeah, these gurus, they start this stuff. Oh, you go from one subscriber to 10,000 if you just do this, and we're gonna tell you after 30 minutes of you watching the video. You don't know what's going to go viral. You don't know what's going to go evergreen. You don't know what's going to be a permanent fixture on your page until you just throw it out there. Until you put it out there. I've noticed we've got short attention spans. You can't do no long video. Nobody gonna watch that mess. You know, you just got to put it out there. And I did one where uh, I was in my truck, and it was I forgot which type of truck it was, but the clutch was overheating, and I just started googling it because I was backing in. I was having a hard time backing in. The clutch kept on overheating. Turns out that I wasn't engaging. I wasn't pushing the brake down hard enough to engage the clutch on these air actuated 18 wheelers. I wasn't engaging the clutch. And I didn't realize that thousands of people were going through the same thing. I'm looking at a the recycle bin on my laptop, and then I'm not looking at the camera itself, sorry. And I Googled it, and turns out you have to push on your brake harder so you don't overheat your clutch. And I've gotten thousands of truckers saying thank you because I couldn't figure out what the heck it was. So you don't know and my biggest one ever is my Husqvarna, the one I need to do um, the tune up on. I had a couple of beers and I was just happy because my wife bought me a driving lawnmower. And I was saying everything I liked about it. I got 15,000 views, 16,000 views. Because older older men between 40 and 60 years old looking to check out that specific one. I can't figure out how I find these things. And if I try to, I hurt my head. So, and instead, I'm just get on here and I just have fun. I'm used to it now. I'm home. I'm moping around. I said, you know what? I'm a cancel. Then I get up like, man, let me get up and go over there. And I'm even cleaning up the room. I should have just like, wait a minute, that's the cover right there that I need to fold it, put it in my pickup truck, and I need to put the Christmas stuff in there, and this whole area be actually cleaned up now. But I don't care. This is my junk room slash studio. Junk room slash studio. But I don't pretend that I know what I'm doing. But I want to have fun. I want to talk to my friends. I want to learn more about the gardening community. I want to learn more. And you guys are rubbing off. I Every time I walk by the window downstairs, I'm looking at my wife actually growing stuff. That's not brown. What? 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 That's why I say for you guys that you do these videos, someone is watching. Someone is afraid to ask. Someone is afraid to Google. You just came across their page and they're saying, you know what, let me check this person out. Let me check this person out. Because it was something that I've always wanted to do and never tried. You know what I mean? I it's so funny. I'm spending more money on that pre-made wood. I wish I had some dried wood, real dried wood. But I've been, making the fire, in my fireplace, and I'm gonna make another one this morning. But I've had so much fun going out in the backyard and getting the firewood that I made up. It's not dry enough yet because remember I told you the neighbor's tree fell in my yard. I didn't learn the rules. I'm mad at them because they didn't even come over and say, "Hey, sorry, my tree fell in your yard." So I had to cut up that tree and I stacked that wood that I cut up. So well, I could use it. Guess what I've been, man? I'm like, I'm, I'm shoving all kind of mess up in there. Cardboard, old bills. I'm burning everything, man. I'm having a ball, and that was the only thing. And then I've gotten back into my cooking. I made some beef and broccoli yesterday, and some fried cabbage, and um and I cleaned up. My wife's get mad at me. I was like, look, I know you tired of me. I'm tired. I'm ready to go back on the road. But I cleaned up, um, and made something and enjoyed it. I prepped and it prepped. Um, and those are the things that you just really, you know, um, I don't know where I was going with that. I, I have no idea where I was going with that. Early morning crap. I need that. Um, I think I'm gonna make my I think I'm gonna make my my dandelion tea and just sit back and then I'm gonna go. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm watching me some more cruise videos because we're down to a month and a half. No, not even. We're under 60 days to the cruise, to my next cruise. I need to. That's what I'll do. I need to start getting all of my equipment. My GoPro's in the truck. Why is it in the truck? I have no idea. I think I brought it in the truck so I could download some stuff onto the phone. I need to pull that stuff out and I need to pull that stuff out and see what I got and what I'm going to bring with me and and prepare it because when I come home I'm gonna be a little bit you know discombobulated and hopefully we can figure that out. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna relax and watch that and then just um, put all my prepped food for the truck in the freezer so it gets nice and cold and ready. I've marinated some chicken breasts in three or four different ways, leftover stuff and things like that. So I'm gonna have me a nice. I don't have to go to Walmart and go shopping for a bit. Um, that's going to be the good part about it. So I am looking forward to that. Um, Clean up some more stuff that I can do inside the house and stuff instead of going outside. You know what I mean. Um, but I know God wanted me to be home. And why you say that? Because I'd have been stuck on that interstate, mad, frozen, and you know, driving an 18-wheeler on ice ain't ain't good mojo. No good mojo jojo. It ain't good. So you learn when and where a higher power is looking out for you. He said, "Look, look. It's time to go home. I'm gonna put you on the sidelines. I get a certain amount of money a day that I'm stuck here, so it's all good. But it is what it is. It is what it is, and that's something that's helped my anxiety. Oh boy, my anxiety used to be through the roof, and it's not for learning that. And uh, what do you say? What do you say? It's like, you know what? I'm happy that I'm happy. Lord. Are you guys in the gardening community? Are you guys set for what y'all gonna be planting this year in your barrels, in your containers, in the ground? Is there a list of stuff? I know there's big fancy words for it, but are you guys set in what you're going to be doing? Um, I'm still looking forward to my lawn. I'm going to do a major top dressing this year. Oh, that's good to know. I'm doing a major top dressing this year. Oh, I found a new YouTube page that I'm really enjoying. It's these guys. They, I was like, these only Caucasians do stuff like this. They get in jeeps and they go drive in blizzards, in mountain passes that have not been plowed, and all that they're plowing it, just ramming through the snow in these Jeeps and these Toyotas and four-wheel drives, and they're pulling each other out, and they're like, and I'm like, this is a hot mess, but I'm enjoying it. uh, it makes you want to get one, but I'm like, and then they were talking. They were somewhere in Canada, so the guy was like, I couldn't bring my shotgun with me because I'm in Canada, and they were saying that there's grizzly bears up there, but I thought you know basic 101 in the winter, a lot of those bears are, and this ain't Alaska, but in the winter ain't they hibernating? But you in a tent and you you gonna try to save yourself from a grizzly bear? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But things is starting to get back to normal in Atlanta. The roads are getting better. They just don't have rock salt. They don't have the melting salt. They putting um, the salt that is for your pools on the ground. And I went by Kroger. The whole front of Kroger is nothing but sheet ice. I'm like, oh boy, just never look, just never prepared because it doesn't come all the time. So they're never going to do it. Even after Carmageddon, it happened twice in Georgia, and everybody's laughing about it. They don't want to allocate the money to have that type of preparedness. But as you can see, uh, the weather's changing, the world's changing, things are coming our way that we're not normally used to getting. Better watch out. Better watch out. Better start getting prepared. You know what I mean? Better start getting prepared. Um, I forgot what I was about to say. Other than going out for a walk this morning, I don't think I'm gonna do anything else because anything else uh, entails spending money. I'm on a new kick for 2025. I need to start keeping an eye on my money. Actually, I was feeling a little depressed. Maybe I will go by Home Depot, the DIY motherland, and just look around. Look around. Look around and stuff I don't need to be buying. I just said I'm trying to save my money, and I said maybe I should go to Home Depot and look around. But I'll leave my Home Depot credit cards. You know that. Let me say that again. The Home Depot credit cards, plural. I'll leave them at home. Look around. And hopefully it will cheer me up. I'm looking on the on my laptop. I'm looking at like a snowscape, winter wonderland, and I'm thinking like, yo, this is pretty cold. That look cold, but it is what it is. But oh well, we ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing better to do. Some of y'all on the way back to work. Um, how how was the weather and well, wellness? You are in you're in the South or no? You're in Texas, ain't you? Because I just seen video. You was in Dallas. How bad did it get up there? How bad did it get in Texas? Because again, Texas ain't ready for the snow. Louisiana ain't ready for the snow. Florida ain't ready for the snow. They was showing the streets in Destin, Florida. Oh man, Destin, Destin is a place that you go. It's like what's the best way to explain Destin? It If you want to go for a good time and you're older, the older crowd, go to Destin. A good relaxing time, go to Destin. Uh, we we had uh, booked an Airbnb at a condominium in Destin, and it straight out there had a wonderful time. But that condo was built like a fortress of solitude, man. All concrete. That thing ain't going nowhere. When the storms come. But and person was telling me, watch your way when you cross the street because a lot of retired, they will run your behind over. I was like, oh man, really? He said, yep. That was hilarious. Yep. But yeah, Destin is a good. I would like to go back there. I thought that was a good place to spend a couple of days and relax and enjoy ourselves. Um, uh, Charles's truck is down again. For you know, that's the thing about being. He's an owner operator. He owns his truck. You got to pay for all that stuff. My truck's in the shop. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It's a company truck. Um, it's a whole different ball game, and I think. not gonna tell a man business, but he the price he quoted, I was like, oh my god. I'm just gonna say it like that. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh Jesus, oh my god. you know that um that's the difference. It takes a different type of mentality to own a truck instead of being a truck, a truck driver. Oh, let me say this. I was watching a husband and wife. No, I was watching it with my wife. A husband and wife. Like I tell you, I was doing these cruise videos, right? I was watching a husband and wife with a cruise video, and the lady, uh, they had a woman steward, which is the person that comes in and cleans your room, and they have to explain everything. And the the room steward that came in and was, requesting the husband to come in because I guess they have to give this whole presentation of the room. You do this, you do that, blah 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 blah. And he was trying to walk back out on it. She's like, "No, you gotta stay here. I gotta tell you, you know." And then he mentioned, he said, and our room steward, in front of his wife, in front of his black wife, and in front of his African, I don't either she was African or African American wife. I think she was African, be honest with you, because the African American wife would have, can I say this? I'm gonna spell it out. Bitch slapped him right across the face on camera. Because he said, my room steward, she was a looker. She looked my room steward looked really, real good. And I instinctively, I'm watching the TV. Like you see how like I'm looking up right now. I'm looking up. I instinctively I did not move because I said to myself, wrong answer, stupid. Instinctively said to myself, wrong answer, stupid. And something told me, look to my left, and her eyeballs were popping out of her head like 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 a satanic being had took over her. She said, "I wish you would." I was like like an evil demonic being said, "I wish you would say something like that on camera or ever." And "Oh hell no! What? Heck no, dear. I would never. Uh, 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 uh. And I'm like, some of y'all, some of y'all better learn. Hey, good morning, Kenneth Wilkinson. Welcome in. And I was like, no, I would never do nothing like that. Nobody is as beautiful as you are, my darling. Just saying. I ain't trying to get killed. I don't, look, y'all be worried about that stuff. Look at all this gray. Uh, them days are over. I don't be looking at people like that. Even when I was, all I wanted was someone to look back at me. I got the one person looking at me. I'm good. I'm freaking good. Good morning, Kenneth Wilkinson. Oh man, that and I was like, man, and I'm like, yo, and I was like, I was thinking, do y'all got an upside down pineapple on your door? Y'all look like y'all want to be freaky. Uh. And we was on what was that boat? There was content creators from the LGBTQ crowd walking around with shirts that they had made with pink upside down pineapple. And I'm like, y'all walking around. I think it was on the celebration. Yeah, yeah, I believe it was on the celebration when we did the celebration in August. And I was like, y'all sitting you sitting there doing this and all these kids around. I'm like, really, dude? Really? Ain't got no shame in your game. You know, COVID and everything else, not including all the other nastiness. Uh-uh. No, 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 no. I'm good. I'm good. It's funny in carnivals, they're not allowing the upside down pineapples anymore. You can't put them on your door. And I think maybe that's what I'll do today. Uh, I got to start buying the stuff to decorate my cruise door, my door on the cruise ship. Uh, or and then I'm not going to order a whole lot, maybe like 50. I That's another thing. I need to order some ducks. I know I'm going to Royal Caribbean, but I'm gonna. Uh, no, 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 no. I'm worried more about COVID. I'm just adding COVID to it. Trust me. We are family friendly. I'm trying to watch my words. I bring it. I'm trying to and see. And guess what? You know, you die a lot quicker with COVID than these other painful things that you could get. I'm just saying. Uh, uh, but again, again, I look. Y'all can call me a simp or whatever. Yeah, look, I'm trying to stay alive. When I'm walking around, my wife, I think she's linked to me mentally. You looking at something? Nope, nope, nope. And I remember years ago before I met my wife, I was walking with another. I was in a different relationship, and I was walking, and see, I'm not your normal brother. I'm clueless Joe. Be honest with you. And I remember we were walking into the mall, and I turned around and I was looking across the parking lot and at the birds. I said, "Oh wow, look at the birds." I literally said that. I was looking at the birds, but literally at that point in time, a big booty Bertha walked by me, and it looked like I was looking at her. And I got caught out there, and I was like, "Wait a minute." I I I was looking at the that's when I learned, uh-uh. Keep pushing forward. Mind your business. Don't let your eyes move. Stand your ground. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Where's my oh, there it is. Keep your keep engaged. If you want to do not engage. Remember, you are in a wonderful relationship. Do not engage. It ain't worth getting killed over. Look, hey, associate minister, half the stuff ain't working. I don't need no temptation. Temptation is dead at 57. It's dead. I don't need no temptation. I'm good. If you make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that boy that turns me on more than anything else. Make me a meal. Uh, look, it ain't worth it. Look, let me say this. It ain't worth it ever. You can and make excuses out the wazoo, it is never going to be worth it. Ever. Let me say that. It's never going to be worth it. Ever. Oh boy, I make myself laugh. Never, never, never. Um, let me let me go ahead and shut this down because I'll be putting my foot in my mouth, and next thing you know, I'm gonna be in trouble. You guys have a nice weekend. Stay warm, stay blessed. Yeah, stay warm, stay blessed. Coming up next, wellness with Frugal Mama. Get your workout on. Get that moving. And, and as always, if you don't know, if as always, you don't believe it, if you don't receive it, if you don't know, if God loves you, I love you. We all here at Can't Stop Walking but Love Bowl the Cruise. Love you. Y'all have a blessed day. See y'all Monday. Peace. Peace out. See, we can, oh, there it is. Duke says, act like you don't want to go nowhere.